Yes, hello, gorgeous. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Teresa. Let me know that you're in the building. I got like 5-10 minutes to share some motivation, inspiration, and business tips with you about positive apps that you need to be using. I love the hearts on Instagram. Heart me up, Instagram. Oh, and I found out I can stream Instagram through my StreamYard, so I got to figure that out. I'm super excited. Yes, and I could do TikTok as well. So, well, you got to have the upgrade on TikTok. But so that's going to be good. So I don't have to stream from several phones. I can do everything from one device. So I'm super excited. So, yes, if you're joining me for the very first time, really, really quickly, I'm Jerusha, motivational speaker, radio personality, business coach, social marketer, and I help people build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. And currently I am developing 100 new. I'm going hard this year. Every time I come live, I'm like, I'm partnering with 100 new people who are serious about learning a different skill. They want to be online. They want to monetize and leverage social media. Yes, they're open to the possibilities. Yes, those are my people. So put 100 in the chat if you want to learn more about the 100s. And so I can see the 100 families, 100 lives, helping 100 people earn $100,000 a year. Like, it's crazy this year. So put 100 or go straight to the link in my bio. My link tree is there. I have one link. It's the link tree, and you can get all the information, all the deets, all the details. So if you're joining me for the first time, say hi, Jerusha. I'm live every Tuesday at 1:30 for a quick lunch and learn. So make sure you follow the broadcast, like I'm going to follow the broadcast. Yes, because you don't want to miss all of this goodness. I share actionable business tips for entrepreneurs. So I actually don't care what type of company you're in. I don't care what you sell, lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, hair. It doesn't matter. If you want to learn to market and brand yourself, this is the page for you. If you want to learn some sales techniques, if you want to learn, yes, how to get in front of more people, this is the page for you. And so, yes, I actually, thank you so much. I've been an entrepreneur for over 15 years, so I know a thing or two. And so I wanted to make sure that I showed up today. Hi, gorgeous. Say hi, Jerusha. Actually, say hi in the chat because I speak back. If you're a newbie to me, put newbie, say I'm a newbie. And if you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag two people or share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. Like, you have my heart because sharing is caring. And not only that, when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge. And so that's what I wanted to share with you is, what are you thinking about? Number one, here's your business tip for the day. I need you to observe your thoughts. Write that down. I need you to observe your thoughts. This is your homework for you to do it today. Martin Luther King Jr. was a prime example of someone who was feeding his mind good thoughts. Okay. I can't even imagine. I wasn't even alive. But can you imagine the thoughts that he would have to have with himself? Your thoughts, yes, you feed them every single day. So if you had a plant, you have to feed it good food in order to see the plant grow. The same thing applies to human beings. We have to feed our soul good things, good food, right? And so we can see ourselves grow. And so when my son was younger, I have two boys, if you don't know. Yes, hashtag mama boys. So when my son was much younger, I would tell him every single day, even now I tell him this, we all make choices, make good choices. When I pray with them in the morning, I'm like, make good choices. You are in control of your choices. And so I told my son when he was much small, I said, there's two little people sitting on your shoulder every single day. Okay. And one makes good decision and the other makes bad decision. And they're always fighting. Okay. And so his little mind is like, oh, they're fighting. Yes. I'm like, they're fighting right now. And I can see that they're fighting. The good one is trying to fight the bad one, and the bad one is trying to overpower the good one. And they're fighting. And then you get to make a choice. And so my son he goes, well, who's winning, mommy? I said, the one that you feed the most. Now, somebody missed that. The one that you feed the most. So if you're feeding the positive energy, you're going to learn to share with your friends. When you're feeding the positive energy, you're going to learn to sit down when the teacher says sit down. When you're feeding the positive, so whatever one you're feeding, that's the one that wins. You're in control. And so good food, yes, is up to you what you put inside your soul. So you're going to need inspirational books. You're going to need to hear music. You're going to need, books, poems, scripture. And some people, if you do meditation and yoga, you're going to need something to feed your soul. And so in today's technologically based society, there's a lot of apps for everything, including positive thinking apps. And I want us to think how you can't even imagine how Martin Luther King Jr. was thinking. Like, I can't even understand it. Like, I'm so glad I was not during that time, because what he had to endure and still have that positive mindset. And so, not that your stuff is different, your level of importance, but I think it was like a lot of pressure. Okay. So, there are a lot of apps that send you positive words every single day, positive quotes every single day. And I can share those with you. Write this down. Pretty person is going to put this in the chat for me. Hi, gorgeous. Say hi, Jerusha. Yes, I speak back. Say, hey, Jerusha. Good to see you. Beautiful. How many of you in the chat? Let me know right now. How many of you every single day you're speaking positive affirmations over yourself? You're giving yourself that positive boost that you need, because society will just break you down. Life will just break you down. So how many people in the chat say me? Just put me. If you already do something to lift your soul every second, like, because the enemy is coming whether you want him to or not. And he's coming to distract, destroy everything that he can, because he doesn't want you to be happy. So put in the chat, me, if you already do it. So I'm sharing my screen if you're on Facebook. And so I wanted to share with you, these are some positive things that you can do right now. So there's an app called Positive Quotes. A pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. Okay. I don't have a lot of time. My son and I got to sneeze. Hold on. Okay. My son and I, we already did our community service. I've already given back. I did that early this morning. I said, let's get up. This is not a day to sleep. This is a day of service. And so I cleaned out all of their closets over the weekend, books, everything. And we went and we donated and we helped. That's right. And so I wanted to make sure that I did my part. And so if you're watching my screen on Facebook, here are some positive apps that you can grab. So there's one called Positive Quotes. It's an app. There's another one called The Daily Word. Okay. There's another one. Now, I've looked at all of these. I have my favorite, but I like to give you a variety. There's one is Your Daily Motivation, and they just pop up on your phone throughout the day to keep your mind focused on positive energy, because what you put out is what you're going to receive. There's one called Motivate Me. If you're trying to exercise, how many of you are on a health journey? Put health in the chat. If you are on a health journey, I can help you with that. Motivate Me to exercise. It's a great app as well. How many of you need to change your thinking? There's an app called Thinking Big. Write this down. Okay. There's an app called Thinking Big. Now, the one that a lot of people seem to love, I love the hearts on Instagram. If you're on Facebook and you're getting value, give me some stars, tag 2 people, share the broadcast. I don't want to be the best kept secret. If you're on Facebook, what people are loving is this app called Happify. It's good. It's good. But I don't know. The hype is more, I think it's because it's popular, but it's called the Happify. So if you want to go check that out, there's another app called Positive Thinking. And then there's another app called Think Up. Okay. Now, I like affirmations. I have my own affirmations that I have recorded that I say back to myself. And it's also recorded so I can listen to myself. But there's this app called Think Up. It gives you daily affirmations. And so you need that in your life every single day. Do you love this? Write this down. Pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. If you already have an app that you use, put that app in the chat so other people can see if that's something that they would like. Because this is all about helping each other. That's what the pretty people are. We celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. We want you to have it. Like, if you're a pretty person, we want you to have the tools so that your life can look differently. Yes or yes. And you can leave a legacy like Martin Luther King Jr. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm like, I need to have a street named after me, like for real, like that. Like, what am I doing? Right. And that I need to change, because I want people having celebrations on the work that I've done. So yes, this is what I'm talking about, changing the way people think. And so please do me a favor today, spend the time, not just, it's a day off, but be helpful. Okay. Be useful, and then center your thoughts. Wisdom is knowing what to do next. Skill is knowing how to do it, and virtue is actually doing it. And so I wanted to share with you, this is how you stay in the positive realm. You're feeding yourself every single day. Use a tool. Don't be a fool. I use an app for my business. I also use an app for my self-development. so that there's so many people with mental illness. You have to have something that's giving you hope. And so today we observe Martin Luther King Jr. Day and reflect on the work that still needs to be done for racial equality. So today you want to take action on civil rights issues across the globe. He was not just, a father, but he was a reverend, an activist, a leading figure in the American civil rights movement until he was assassinated. And so isn't it sad that he was assassinated because he wanted to change? Like he wanted positivity. He wanted everybody to win. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. So I can imagine the positive attitude he had to have to continue his life work with so many forces against him. And so we don't even have those forces like that, but we have forces, right? And I'll quote, I just was listening to his celebration on television and I wrote it down. And I'm going to quote what they said that he said. His quote was, "The ultimate pressure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." And so I was like, oh, that's a good one. Let me write it down. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience. See, when it's comfortable, we all like everything's good, positive, okay? But where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. So it's like building a business. It's like life. When everything's good, everybody feels good, you can do it. But when you have those challenges and when you have those adversities, it's a little bit harder. That's where you got to have faith. Fear and faith cannot reside in the same place. Fear and faith cannot reside in the same place. So I believe it's our responsibility to work as he did and fulfill our own destinies with a good, positive attitude and changing the world. This is my way of changing the world. Is telling and speaking and teaching what I know for sure. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. We all can get the bag. Everybody, there's nobody that cannot get the bag who's willing to put in the sweat equity, who's willing to put in the work. And so if that's you, say, Jerusha, that's me. Put me in the chat. Me. If that's you, enjoy the rest of your day. I got to get back to my own things that I decided to do today, my son and I. And so please make sure you're following me every Tuesday at 1:30. I do a quick lunch and learn every Tuesday on my page. And I'm excited because I got to figure out how to stream in Instagram on StreamYard. So I'm excited about this. And so if you're on Instagram, no worry, I got you Instagram and TikTok, same thing. But thank you so much. If this was helpful, please tag 2 people, share the broadcast. If you got value, give me some stars. Yes, show me some love. I appreciate you as well. I'm looking forward to our training on tomorrow. And so, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you too. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I see you on the page. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, show me some love. I appreciate you. Yes, and please follow my YouTube channel as well.